Need to get your together? The Balanced Lifestyle Podcast goes live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, here's your hosts, Turner Cavender and Matt Blum.
I am your co-host, Matt Blum, and if I've never offended you, then I pretty much don't like you.
And my name is Turner Cavender, and I like to do push-ups. Yeah.
Sweet. What's up, dude?
Just hanging out in this room with you.
Yeah, sorry.
Some microphones in our face.
Sorry I showed up a little late, and I kind of look like a
You came in here running like you were out of breath.
Yeah, I woke
Should
up.
do push-ups with me.
I woke up late and all this other stuff, and I can't help it. I kind of look like the inside of a bum's pocket right now, too, so if you want to watch the video of this, please don't.
There it is, right there.
Baggage, man.
Yeah, so we got this on YouTube, too, so you can definitely look at our terrible mugs.
That's going to be fun. These are designer bags right here under my eyes, so that's cool.
Designer bags?
Designer.
Oh, I heard that one before.
It's a Louis Vuitton baggage. That's how we roll.
So welcome to the Balanced Lifestyle Podcast.
Ooh.
We're going to tell you a little bit about what it's about.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and break it down?
Yeah, so the subtopics and stuff that we're going to be covering is going to be, it's going to be 3 different things. So the first thing is going to be health and fitness. Mm-hmm. Next thing is going to be business and success.
Uh-huh.
And then the best one, I think.
Oh, can I say it all like sexy? Like,
yeah, do it.
Travel and leisure.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think your voice is better than mine for that. Shit. Ooh, shit. I said shit. So, P.S. we cuss.
Oh, yeah, so we do cuss.
It happens.
Okay, so if it offends you, you might just want to, get over that. It'll be all right.
I tried not cussing and, doing one of those swear jars. Mm-hmm. It turns out I, funded, 3 vacations in, 2 days. So that was cool. That's the only good thing. I couldn't pay rent, but I could do all that.
Oh, well, you should stick to it maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you're good at things you don't know.
Yeah. I make up stuff, though, with swear words. I won't get into it.
Yeah,
I don't want to scare people off.
I'm sure we'll get into it.
Yeah, but I just, you know me.
So, I don't know if you noticed, a little scatterbrained. 2 entrepreneurs. We might be ADHD and all over the map, but we're going to get the point across to you. So, how about we tell people who you are?
Ooh, my name is Matt Blum. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm also a photographer.
All right.
Which is fun.
You push buttons.
I do. I'm a glorified button pusher.
Yeah.
I am
glorified.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm undeniably the single greatest photographer to ever live in my building.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, crap. I don't know. Maybe there was somebody before me, but this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
15 years of awesomeness.
Yeah. Pushing buttons, man.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's hard starting off.
Yeah.
And now there's so many of us.
We're saturated now?
Pretty saturated market.
I'm not very educated. I don't know about that.
I don't know if you've heard of there's this, it's a small program. It's called Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this app. Yeah, and everybody with an iPhone. Filter, duck face.
Yeah.
Glorified yacht picture.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But no, I do that. I just boom, right there. Button push. For those of you who aren't watching, I just flexed it. Just the finger, just bam.
That's why you're so fit.
Yeah, it was just this finger is probably, if it was arm wrestling for this finger, I'd beat everyone.
Yeah.
I'd take on Mr. T, though. I'd be like, I bet you all your jewelry.
I wish I knew his one-liners. Oh, boy, I'd take it. I don't know his name. I'm totally doing it right now, but I don't know his one-liners.
Like, I want to finger wrestle you for all your necklaces.
That sounds so dirty.
Finger wrestle, man.
Yeah. I just made it dirty.
You took it there. Okay, tell me about you. Who are you? I don't even know you right now.
Yeah?
Well, I'm going to pretend I don't know you.
Yeah, okay. Well, my name is Turner Cavender. I am from this neck of the woods called Dallas, Texas.
Ooh.
What I was referencing is to push-up is that I am a gym owner. Gym owner here in Dallas, and I also.
What's the name of your gym, sir?
It is Dallas Fit Body Boot Camp. It's the indoor boot camp, small group, personal training, and then I also have an online company called Build and Shred Academy. It is
BS Academy.
BS Academy. So there's a nice, awesome blog on there, but there's also the membership site where people can get fitness plans and whatnot.
How long you been doing this?
I have been in the fitness industry, as a professional fitness industry trainer.
Yeah, because I don't need to know about that one time you did a pull up.
Yeah. I've been in it for about 12 years now.
Dang, you're old, dude.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't talk. Shh. Yeah. So, I'm 32, so we're talking about that.
Ah, dang.
How old are you?
Why are we going to drop that bomb?
How old are you, bro? Huh?
I am 37 and a half, sir.
Wisdom.
Yes.
I see it in your beard.
Yeah, there's a little gray in there.
Oh, boy.
It's called,
look at that. I got gray.
It's called marriage.
Yeah.
Wait till you find it.
Oh, well, I experienced it when I was 17.
Oh, well, that's your own
started
damn
early.
fault.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't worry about it.
It's from the overtraining, I think. I've gotten... I kind of went ham on my training.
I just, tried to make friends at that point. I was kind of a loner.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that stress. I was like some Nintendo guru.
So you've always been playing with electronics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Contra, best game ever. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. That's how you get 99 lives at the beginning. I still remember that. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. I totally played that with my brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know that code, too. I forgot. It was like a challenge of who could do it the quickest.
Yeah. And if you didn't hit select start, you got 99 lives, your brother got 3.
Yeah.
So, he got F.
I was always the guy that got 3.
Suck
He got 99.
See?
Yeah, bigger brothers always screwed little ones over.
I was the younger, so guess what?
Okay. All right.
Flip it.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, man, I forgot to write down stuff for the word association game.
Well, I'm sure you got some in that word.
I mean, I could, but I'm trying to think of what I'm going to throw at you.
So we're going to go into the next thing. So we talked about ourselves, right? So now we're going to really get to know you a little bit.
Oh, man, this is going to be fun.
So...
I meant to make a list, though. I'm so...
Well, we can do that the next time.
I know, but I'm so...
We're on episode 1 right now. We got plenty of them coming.
I know, but I'm just so stupid. I'm stupid, Turner. I'm just stupid.
Anyways, get over it. So we're gonna... How you play this game? Explain it.
Oh, so we're doing the word association game. So basically, I'm going to say something, and he just tells me the first thing that comes to mind. It's really simple. It shouldn't be very difficult at all. I could find really cool stuff. Like if I could stay generalized with you, knowing your background, I could say motorcycle, and then you would say what? You had just a one quickie. You take a sip of water right when I say that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't know we were playing.
You were buying time.
Yeah.
So if I say motorcycle, you say what?
Life.
See, if I say surf.
Life.
If I say life, what do you say?
I don't know. I think I should say therapy for surf.
Ooh, yeah. That's
therapy is good.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, if I would have actually had a list, it would have been a little easier.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Or I could have just drank my water and bought some time.
I'm gonna put
I learned that lesson from you yesterday.
I know, son of a bitch. See, if I put my water right here now, because if you ask me any, then I'll just be ready to rock.
Okay, so are we gonna do?
You can do a couple. Shoot a couple of me.
Okay.
We'll just set people up.
Politics.
Hate it.
Kardashians.
Seen more chocolate ding dongs than Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, that's why we're friends. All right, go. We'll go 2 for 2. Yeah.
Ooh, purple nurple.
Amaze balls.
You want to explain the purple nurple?
Purple nurple. It is okay. We're all adults here.
We are.
Yeah, we like adult beverages.
We like to partake.
So, what better way to hydrate and dehydrate at the same time? So you got grape rum with G2 grape Gatorade drink in the same thing. So you're getting some drink on with some hydrate on.
So you're getting... Okay, I like that. And you get the electrolytes, which is important, right?
Dude, I'm telling you, if you start drinking these things, you're like, oh, I'm just having me some Gatorade. And then 4th, 5th one in, you're like, oh, I'm shit faced.
Hey, I'm hydrated, though. I peed 7 times.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, maybe... you're going to have to introduce me to these things. I mean, I've had one.
Yeah.
I didn't...
They're good.
I wasn't
You weren't crawling out the bar, none.
No.
No.
That was good.
What's the other word?
I don't know. Why do you put me on the spot like that?
Well,
such a douche.
that's what it's all about.
No, it was, but I meant to write down words so I would have like an idea where I was gonna guide you into a dark place.
First of all, this was your idea. The
was.
word game was.
Yeah, I wrote
failed.
it down, but I didn't get that far. I wrote it down. This is my notebook, by the way. If you're watching the video, that's me right there. I wrote that stuff, all that, because I write stuff sometimes. Okay. Can I do an adult word, or do I have to?
You can do whatever you like. We're all adults that are listening in here. It says explicit on our podcast cover, so you can say whatever you want.
Boobs.
Boobs. Every man loves them.
I don't know what to do with them.
Like sandbags.
I don't know what to do with
What
them.
movie is that? It's like, oh yeah, they feel like a 40-year-old version. Oh, they feel like sandbags.
And he's like, no,
That guy,
you've never.
have you ever touched a boob before?
Boobs. Boobs. I'm a butt guy. I know what to do with a butt.
Yeah.
So I roll.
Yeah. I think I'm a both guy, like both of them.
Well, yeah, but my theory on that is like you can buy boobs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy a butt too,
Yeah.
but that isn't necessarily a good idea right now.
No, they don't look good.
But if you have a nice butt, like a proper butt, like you've actually taken care of your butt and it's there.
Squats.
Yeah. Have you do you squat, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you even?
Do you even? So if you have a nice butt, you actually have nice legs, and you obviously take care of the rest of your body.
Yeah.
I've seen too many girls who just walk in that are like that skinny fat, and then they just got like they're like super top heavy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you're worried like if they're like a turtle, like if you like fell down, like would they be able to get up?
It's like an apple bottom.
Yeah.
It's like small and then heavy on top.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah.
That. I'm not a big fan of that.
It's like me. I'm like a hairdresser. I see all the people's hairs, but I'm a trainer, so I look at physique all the time. So I definitely know exactly what you're talking about.
So do I fit your?
I mean, you got to work on it a little bit. But you look good right now.
What are you trying to say?
What
do I need to work on?
You can work out at my gym.
What do I need to work on?
I'm just kidding, dude.
No, I need to know.
I mean, if I didn't mess with you, I wouldn't like you.
What do I have? What do I need to work on?
Your triceps only. Maybe calves.
Dude, my triceps are like pretty good. My calves. Have you seen my calves? Dude, my calves are rowdy.
No, I'm
gonna like throw this.
Okay, we're really.
Look at this.
His leg is up on the table right now.
I'm a little bruised up because I rode the ruckus the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good calf.
I'm just messing with you,
Like,
dude. Don't take it personally.
No. I'm in it. I'm in it now. I'm committed.
Okay, so I'm going to throw a word at you because you're getting sidetracked.
Yep, I do that.
Yep. So my word would be for you is wilderness.
Wilderness. Isn't that where vegetables come from?
Kind of.
Wilderness is good. I don't get out there enough. Wilderness is relaxation.
Okay.
That's R&R.
Beach.
Body.
Yeah.
I might have just plugged something else right there. Right? But yeah, that's. I literally stare at every single person on the beach. We just got back from Mexico.
People watching.
I'm a people watching fool. I mean, there was a guy who was like 412 pounds, and I actually made very good friends with him. Shout out to Jesse from El Paso.
Yeah.
He was huge, dude.
He's from Texas too. Out there, it's crazy.
Huge. The guy was massive, but I was like, I saw a butt crack that was the size of like.
He couldn't cover it. You showed me a photo. He could not cover that ass crack with his pants.
And I saw him, and I was like, I gotta make friends with this guy.
Yeah.
Nobody's got an ass that big. It's like 3 Kardashian asses, like the whole trio of Kardashians in one person's ass.
That's pretty gnarly.
It's a lot of crack, dude.
So give me another word. You want to move on to the next thing?
I'm moving to the next thing. I don't want to play the word game anymore.
You suck.
No, I just didn't think I was.
He sucks.
This
is his first day, so
it's my first.
he'll get better.
It's my first podcast.
Next time, when you make up an idea, come prepared.
Hey, if I take this notebook away, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna know exactly what to do.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're gonna
just go
do a dance.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about like serious stuff for a second.
Yeah. So why are you listening? Why are these people listening? Let's give them some value, rather than just talk shit to each other.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about. You want to go? We're gonna go with you.
You're gonna go.
Okay. So why don't you ask me the questions then, fool?
Well, that's not a question. There's actually it's
a statement.
That's a bullet point. If you want to get in that, quit drinking water when I'm trying to talk to you.
Buying time.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to talk about, let's talk about business and success.
Yeah, business and success.
Because I want to hear about, like, your personal experiences and, let's talk about the ups and downs. I mean, nobody ever talks about the downs when they're starting businesses. Yeah. They always talk about the ups because realistically, everybody acts like, oh, this person's super successful. Like, it just happened
I think
yesterday.
it's like all orgasms and rainbows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's pretty awesome, but that's not the reality of life.
Can we throw some tacos in there, too? You got the trifecta right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's like
That was really loud.
You'll be all right.
It's okay. So tell me about, like, you getting started and what you ran into and all that stuff. Give me some of the trials and tribulations of Turner Cavender here.
All right. Well, a little background. I raced motocross growing up, and so that kind of put me into the trifecta of fitness. I went from motocross, I did triathlons, to train for motocross for crossover sports, and through that and over the years, motocross is extremely dangerous. So lost some friends racing motocross, and I wanted to, I've always wanted to help other people. So I went to college, Texas Tech University. Yep, Raiders, guns up. So anyways, went to school there and got a degree in exercise sports sciences and worked with the football team there and did a lot of stuff. Worked at, in the cardiac rehab and got very educated, nerded out. I did a lot more studying than partying. Except for my last 3 months of college. I was probably drunk the entire time.
Oh, there we go.
That's where I actually met all my friends in that last 3 months.
You played catch up.
Yeah. So, but through that, when you graduate, especially in America, as soon as you graduate, it's like, all right, what do I do now? You know. So, especially with kinesiology, a lot of people that are in my industry don't either have gotten in school, if they've gotten kinesiology or exercise sports sciences, the degree in it, they most of the time don't use it because it is extremely hard to be successful in that industry. You either have to work for a big box gym, out there that, it's big, huge membership gyms out there, or, start your own gym or personal training company.
And that's diving right in right there. That's a lot of debt straight out of school.
Yeah, right into it. So you got to have the capital to do all that stuff. And, I spent a lot of my money in tutoring because the backstory is I have hearing loss. And it was very hard for me to learn and hear in lectures and stuff.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I got these earphones on. They're blasting into my eardrums, so we're good. Mine's a little bit higher than yours, so.
I was about to say,
Yeah, so that was my ring.
Oh.
My Texas Tech ring. Bling bling.
This guy.
Every time I come around.
Texas Tech.
But anyway, so I graduated. I moved to Austin, did some training there. Didn't work out. I moved back to Dallas to be with my family, and through that whole thing, I didn't have enough money to go to stay at my parents' house. Who live about 20 minutes away from Dallas, which obviously doors are always open, but I didn't want to always rely on my parents.
Well, I think that's like such a common place that,
especially as a man, your ego gets in the way, dude.
Yeah.
So
I'll starve.
I was. Needless to say, I couch surfed. I was homeless. Basically, I slept in my truck. My parents don't know a lot about this because they'd probably flip it.
They do now.
Yeah, they do now. But that's the point of the real life is that I struggled. I was drugged through the rocks. I worked at a big box gym. Then I started my personal training business, doing one-on-one training at little small gyms, pop-up gyms in town. And, I was in debt probably, I don't know, it was probably like $40,000 my first year. And it kept doubling every single year. So I probably got into, close to $100,000 debt. And then I opened Dallas Fit Body Boot Camp. It was a very small studio in the beginning. I'm talking like a school classroom. Like it's small, maybe smaller than that. And, I probably had total members. I probably had 10 to 15.
So you're doing closet workouts?
Yeah, closet workouts. Straight. I even overflowed outside, and it's supposed to be quote unquote indoor boot camp. But I did what I had to do to make ends work. I washed cars. I mowed lawns just to go to conferences to re-educate myself and invest in myself. And that was the thing is I always knew investing into myself is going to make a bigger impact on somebody else's life. Because more education is going to give me more knowledge to help somebody, not just about fitness, about running a business and impacting other people's lives to have a better experience. And so I've kept fighting, and we're 5 years in now with this gym, and we are almost at 100 members now. I mean, we're doing pretty well.
It's an impressive gym. I was there the other day.
We went from about 300 square feet to now we're at 3,000. From our first, second to my third, my one I have currently, and we're doing well. You know, and I've paid off all the debt. We had just expanded the gym, so it's going well. And now I'm into going from my local market to my online business, which is Build and Shred Academy, to make a bigger, broader impact on the world.
BS Academy.
Yeah, BS Academy. You love to do that.
I do. I'm going to do it every time.
Damn it. That's bullshit, though, man.
No, BS.
Damn it. I just fell right into that. All right. So, anyway, Build and Shred Academy. .com is where you can find your memberships. Where basically just super cheap, where everybody it's valued extremely amazing for people that really just are crazy busy or don't want to go to a gym because they're intimidated, or they can just take a plan and go to the gym and work out. And they're not just walking around lost. A lot of people go from machine to machine. They don't have a plan. That's me. So it's nutrition plans, it's workout plans, and it's follow-on workouts. So if you don't know what movements to do, I'm going to show you. It's really cool. So the moral of the story is that any successful person is going to be drugged through the rocks and going to experience some low times where, I mean, I was depressed, I was poor, I couldn't eat, I was homeless. There was nights where the truck was too hot to sleep in, so I slept in a bush because it was like a cool breeze outside.
I knew a girl that had a bush once.
Oh my God, okay. I didn't sleep in that bush. Okay.
Just checking.
Yeah, and then sometimes I would sleep on people's couches. That was pretty nice. I got some AC out of it, so no, that was cool. But
literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, man, that's kind of like the backbone of my story and bring it up. I could get super detailed, but you know,
we've got a lot more podcasts, so this is just
that's just the iceberg, tip of the iceberg, you know, as people say. But anyways, I want to know about you.
Well, I'm the Titanic if you're the iceberg, then.
All right.
Oh boy, how do I start?
Matt Blum.
How do I start this off? Yeah, I went to the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. If we're plugging colleges.
Roll Tide.
Here's the difference. You got a shiny ring. I left after 2 years.
Okay.
Well, I originally was supposed to go to the University of Oklahoma, and about 3 weeks before I was supposed to go there, we had this map in high school of where everybody was going, and everybody put their little pin there.
Okay.
Let you know where they're going to school. The smartest thing I've ever done in my life was I pulled that pin out because everybody was going to school in Texas and Oklahoma, staying close to home but kind of far away. So it was just a repeat of high school. So what I did is I pulled that pin out and I put it in an empty area, which was like the Deep South. Mm-hmm. And it ended up being close to the University of Alabama. That is a terrible way to select a college, by the way.
That is literally how you select.
I do not recommend doing that.
Yeah.
However, the reason for it was because I really, truly knew that if I was ever going to find myself to become authentic Matt Blum, I needed to go away, start fresh, and see who I was. Because if I had gone to OU, no offense to the University of Oklahoma, but I would have been in high school all over again. I would have done the whole fraternity thing. I would have been hanging out with the same people I had known all through high school.
Yeah.
So I left. I did that. I came back. Totally unique person. I still wasn't a photographer then. I didn't even try to become a photographer.
Did you have any interest in that stuff?
I had no interest.
Okay.
I came back to Dallas and went to Brookhaven Community College one summer to get some credits. I needed elective credits because I was taking all the core classes out there. And when I came back for the summer, I took an elective course because I just needed some credits. It was photography. It was film. It was black and white film. There was no digital then.
Oh, yeah.
And
cameras are like, they're huge.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and my teacher, after we shot our first roll of film, we learned how to develop film the second week. Well, the second week he developed my film for me to show us how to do it. He said, how long you been doing photography? And I said, never touched it. He said, you'll be a photographer one day. I was like, you can kiss my ass because I'm a business major, and that ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
It happened. Fast forward.
Yeah.
Here I am. It was definitely like starting off was like rocky, very rocky. I wasn't trying to become a photographer. I dated a girl who was model-esque, I suppose, down at the University of Texas. And one day I took some pictures of her, no big deal. Her friend was a model, said, "How much do you charge?" I didn't know. I just said $25. That didn't even cover the cost of my film. Yeah, it was. You know when you get really excited, it's like it's like you got the car in neutral and you just hammer the gas pedal. Yeah, that was me. I wasn't going anywhere fast.
Yeah.
So that happened, and it just slowly grew and grew and grew, and it was all word of mouth. But there were definitely like that first 5 or 6 years as a photographer, I was also doing valet work in Dallas, and I was a personal driver. Blah blah blah. We'll get into that some other day.
Yeah, those are good stories.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff. But yeah, so I did that on the side, and I did photography during the day, and I worked pretty much 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I was doing crazy hours. You're young, you can do that. That's like one thing that people don't understand. You're young, like if you're under 30, do shit.
Yeah.
Like get out.
Do it. Do it all.
It's not always be, like everybody says ABC, always be closing. Always be doing. Just do.
Yeah,
as long as you're pushing in a direction, you're making progress. If you're trying to close me on something and you're a shit photographer, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Master your craft. Get on top of your game. Learn.
The more content, the better. Get out there.
Well,
let people see you.
in practice. Like people are like, "Well, how'd you learn lighting? You went to college for that, right?" And it's like, "No, I just got
experience.
I bought some."
The majority of stuff I learned in what I do now is not from college.
No.
I know how the biomechanics of the body moves.
Right.
But dude, I didn't know anything about business when I started. I didn't know anything about like tons of stuff. Like so college is meh.
It's the school of hard knocks is what it is.
Yeah.
And it comes down to like as an artist, as anything, you learn the basic rules. So to be successful, you cannot follow those rules. If you follow those rules, you are everyone else. You have to completely learn them so you can smash them into itty bitty pieces and do whatever the fuck you want. That's what it comes down to. People are just it's whatever. So I did this. I continued as a photographer. I tried to push through, but for those first 5 years, it was like, you better like ramen noodles is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Because it's getting your name out there. It's establishing your like brand in your city, and pushing from there. And you're gonna have so many doors shut in your face.
Yeah. A lot of no's.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of no's. But every once in a while you get a yes, and then you take that job and you totally F it up, and then you don't get that job again.
Yeah, you learn from that.
Yeah,
mess up.
Yeah, they see your one good photo you took, and then you butcher it on a big campaign, and you're back where you started. But but you learn. That's the key. You learn.
Learning curve.
You adapt, and you just move on. Always be doing ABD. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my forehead or something. ABD instead of ABCs. There's ABDs.
You're gonna get that tattooed.
Always be doing.
I don't think you're gonna do it.
Maybe it's
bluff.
I mean, not on my forehead. Maybe like the underside of my heel.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough. So yeah, and now I'm 15 years in. I got some nice clients. I shoot for like Men's Health and GQ and Esquire and all that stuff.
Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, it's like I've done this for a while.
Yeah, you've been to a couple rodeos.
Shocker. I hosted a rodeo
15
once.
years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
But with all that being saying, the ABD kind of goes into the next thing we're going to talk about.
What are we talking about?
The next thing is going to be consistency. Word of the day, consistency.
Ooh, we have a word of the day.
Yeah.
We really do, though. It's on the list. No.
Yeah, I didn't have to look.
There's actually a word on there. I'll take a picture of it.
So, be consistency of ABD, right?
Right.
Always be doing.
Always be doing.
So that's consistency, basically. That's just another word of defining it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, you just explained, like, I guess I'll kind of dive into what I think about consistency is.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, just like you were saying, you can butcher it and keep going. And one thing that I've lived by is, I have it tattooed on my arm. I have it.
Wait, you have a tattoo?
Oh, yeah. It's right there, man.
Let's talk about that.
It's even in our picture, on our podcast cover, man.
So what does it say over there? What's it say?
It says, obviously it has my racing number, 147.
I thought you were like a gangster and you wanted to do 187. But
somebody said, "Is that your credit score?" So every time, I'm like, if that's my credit score, that's terrible.
Oh yeah, well it could be reversed. Maybe you're just dyslexic.
Well, I always have to change it. Like I was just have to like.
I think there was a commercial.
Another person said, "Oh well, that's how many girls you've been with," and I'm like, "Dude, for real, I'm not gonna put that on my arm."
Yeah, well you have to change it.
But anyways,
like every day. Well, do you count the same girl
you call
twice?
me a whore?
No, do you have to? I mean, does it count like how many times you've done it, or is it every girl? Like, because
I think it was just someone messing with me that said that how many girls you've been with.
Oh,
they were trying to make me sound like a raging whore.
Oh, I don't have any numbers on me, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so what it says is there's an old-fashioned feathered pin on there with a pocket watch in the middle. And it's an old saying. The pin resembles an old saying. The feathered pins back in the day.
Yeah. I never actually stared at it.
Yeah, so it's a little sunburn right now, but it says just a matter of doing it. And my mother used to always say to me, she's come in my room and I was able to start hearing and I had the hearing aids and everything going good on the hearing side. She would say Bodi. So it's abbreviation for just a matter of doing. I mean, I have it cut out in steel and hung up on the door in my gym.
Well, I think the tattoo is a little more commitment than the steel.
Yeah, but I'm committed. But with that being said, with just a matter of doing it, she kind of gave me a backstory behind it, and it's my mother that always told me. And how many times you fall down, it's all about how many times you get back up. So consistency of getting back up when you fail. Like when people said no to you all the time. So you always got back and you're like, well, fuck you. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get back up and go.
I actually just wouldn't leave until they said yeah.
Well, you kept getting back up.
Yeah, because it sucks to get thrown out of a building.
Have you ever done that, literally?
Yeah.
I've never been physically removed.
I've always been faster than everybody, so I can like put chairs in front of us. If I'm running from you, say you're security guard.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
They're usually not. I mean, they're security guards. They're not really. No offense to security guards, by the way. It's just that they're not like swift.
Yeah. Well, they're just collecting a paycheck.
Paycheck. Ooh, I've always wanted pay chalk. You ever pay with chalk? You're like, hey, let me draw you a picture of a freaking little pigeon with some chalk.
I've never thought of that, man. But your brain goes in different ways.
I know. I'm sorry.
So how do you view consistency, man? Like, consistency could be going from drag through the rocks. In the hard times of your journey of entrepreneurship or business. I mean, you don't have to be an entrepreneur while listening to this podcast.
No.
This is for everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, this could be a goal that you want with your fitness goal. This could be a goal with getting a car that you want or whatever it is.
I want a Maserati, by the way.
I mean, that's cool.
So that's cool.
They're pretty nice.
Sidetracking. So consistency for me, truly, like, okay, so my stepdad is 70. He's 77 this year.
Yeah.
He's older, a little bit. His favorite artist of all time was B.B. King. And there was something he pointed out to me like early in my teens. One day I was like, man, he's really old. And he goes on tour. I mean, hell, he died, a year or two ago?
Yeah.
So this is 20 years ago he was old, And I was like, he's always on tour, like nonstop. Mm-hmm. And so my stepdad pointed out to me, he's like a fish. If he stops swimming, you die. And to me, that it like resonated through the rest of my life because I look at like my grandfather. He owned a bank. The guy owned a bank his entire life. And then when it came time to retire, he sold the bank, retired. 6 months later, he returned and worked at the bank that he sold. Because he said, I read all I read all the books I wanted to read. I tended my garden. He's like, it is amazing. And now I realize it's like when people go into rest homes and stuff, it's just not healthy. It's you've basically taken all your passion and everything that you have in terms of like living, and you just condensed it into this one little block, and you're not moving forward anymore. And I think with getting back to consistency, if you're not moving forward, you're dying.
Yeah, that's true. That's why a lot of people you hear the numbers of people that retire, either pass away.
Yeah. You run out of
or get sick.
Yeah, you don't have a reason to keep pushing. You know what I mean? If you're going to go go learn something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to stop learning ever.
Yeah.
Especially
Definitely
with
need to have a hobby or something.
yeah, well, especially with like the technology curve being like damn near vertical now. It's like every single day there's something new coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You learn. I mean, especially in my career, in your career. I mean, it applies to all of us. You know, technology is king.
Yep.
If you aren't adapting to that,
If you think that you're not in the technology industry, you are.
yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
And I had a friend, and this is probably 10 years ago. He thought the internet wasn't going to make it, and so he didn't get an email address.
This guy, does he have a low IQ?
He's yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he has an email now. I think he's still waiting for the internet to die.
What?
But you know, he didn't have any social media. He had nothing, so it was crazy. I just didn't understand that kind of mindset because, I mean, coming from my industry, it was film, digital technology now, which is awesome. It saves us a ton of money. It's still expensive as hell because our equipment is ridiculous, but whatever. That was consistency talk.
Yeah, so consistency talk would basically, to sum that up, the conclusion of consistency, it's like, you know, there could have been many, many times where you and I'll speak for you, but there's many times where you were eating ramen noodles and
I love ramen now. Though.
Yeah, but
now it's trendy.
I mean, I got pretty good at making PBJs.
PBJs? What's PBJ?
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Peanut butter jelly time.
You ever put bananas on those things?
Oh, bro.
That's Elvis.
That's Elvis.
That's the Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to
Got
do
great
it.
taste. But anyways, you know, with that being said, you know, there could have been many, many times where we could have failed and not got up and not kept going. It was consistency of keeping going no matter what it is. I mean...
Well, and that's... Okay, so we're going to backtrack a little. Because I'm going to say, no, we got to take a step forward and we take two back because I'm here. And that's what I do.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies is Benjamin Button. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's Brad Pitt, blah, blah, blah. At one point in the movie, he explains that there is no such thing as like an incorrect way of living your life. And there's no age that you can't start over.
Yeah.
Sure, it's more difficult if you're trying to start your life over at 60. But you can still do it. It's not like it's unattainable. It's just a little bit more difficult. Mm-hmm. But at that point, is it more difficult? Because you've got 60 years of experience in life. You kind of know what it's got in store for you.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he said, don't be afraid to fail and don't be afraid to start over. At no point can you not do that.
I've never seen that, dude. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's a long movie, and it's a very small part in it.
Get in there.
And he's riding a motorcycle when he's saying it.
Well,
so you're very excited. Yes. I know it'll have your attention for that second.
Okay, so, you know, that is a value that we wanted to
Sorry,
put
did you say
across.
queso?
Oh, God, I knew you were going to do that.
Boom.
Yeah. Got me. Yes. You know who really, really bugs when you do that?
Who?
Is my girlfriend.
Really?
It's hilarious.
Stephanie?
She gets so
Stephanie
mad.
doesn't like that?
Stephanie hates it.
Because she goes, okay, so, and I go, queso?
Queso?
Dude, I'm sorry, I just black out at that point.
Yeah.
That's like when you say, let's talk about it. I'm like, did you say taco?
Man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's good food, man.
Nice.
I just got back from Mexico, where everything is Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I came back, and guess what I wanted?
Queso.
Mexican food. Yeah.
Yeah. Queso.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so.
Damn.
All right, so, you know, that's a value that we wanted to bring you guys. Is, you know, every single time we have our, you know, episodes, we're going to have a new value, a new lesson that we could, you know, to get across the table to you here. If you're watching the YouTube video.
There actually is a table here.
Yeah, there's a table here.
It's a nice table.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my tricep on. There we go.
Yeah. Don't flex out on me and pass out.
No, I just want that pop. But
anyways, so, you know, we're going to be giving a new lesson every single time. It could be about business. It could be about fitness and health. It could be about travel and leisure. You know, all three of those things is what we all desire.
Can it be about tacos?
Oh, we can throw a taco in there.
Ooh, we should do it on a Tuesday every single time.
Yeah. So with that being said, you know, these are going to be released on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays.
All right. So if you're listening, then you should be eating a taco. I think that's only fair. So what platforms are we talking here? We iTunes?
Yeah, so we'll be on iTunes. Obviously you can watch us on YouTube to see our crazy mugs.
What's YouTube?
YouTube is the internet site where you can watch people and watch videos, lots of fail videos, lots of fun.
Are there tubes?
I don't know. Tube is a TV. It's like a TV tube.
Oh, that kind of tube. I was plumbing. I was thinking Mario Brothers. I went way off, super fast. I was gone.
Yeah. So there's iTunes. There's going to be Amazon. There's going to be SoundCloud. We're going to be hosting this on. We're also going to be having this at our website coming soon at balancedlifestyle.com, where you can watch it there on our hosted website.
That's balancedlifestylepodcast.com.
Yeah.
Don't say balancedlifestyle.com. That's somebody else.
I said it wrong. Look at me. I got to keep you around.
BLP.
BLP. You said that real redneck.
I did, man.
Loved it.
Hey, I hate to tell you, but I'm from Texas, and this is truly, it's hard for me to talk like this sometimes, but I used to talk like this all the time. So if girls like hats and trucks and stuff like that, then they might like me a little bit. Give me a holler.
So we would love for you guys to give us some feedback in the comment box below in our YouTube videos. Also, if you have a topic that you would like us to cover, or if you have a word that you would like us to say in the word game, let us know. Because
that's a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea. I am totally down for that game.
The word is plethora.
Yeah. Ooh.
I have a plethora of pinatas.
So this is episode 1. We're going to be coming back every other week on a Tuesday. And we'll be getting some good content out there. So let us know what you want to hear, what you want to hear about, learn about. Let us know. Matt.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to hear some feedback on this because we really kind of chucked this together.
Yeah.
For this first one, but we also want to introduce you guys to who we were and kind of our personalities and stuff like that. He's obviously the good-looking one, and I'm clearly the smart one.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh. It was like a comment and then like a stab in the heart.
Yeah, I was like, hey, check out his front so I can stab his back. You're dick.
Anyways, guys, let us know. We want to hear it. Till next time, next Tuesday, we're going to be getting a new episode. Episode 2 is going to be coming here. Okay?
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate your time.
Like what you heard? Subscribe now on iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Balanced Lifestyle Podcast.